Okay. Thank you very much. You are all welcome to this webinar masterclass today. We have a very, very exciting topic today. I'm sure at the end of this, we shall all leave this place when we are better informed than we have been. So I want to say welcome to all the directors of Vision Africa AI. Also welcome to all members as management and staff of Vision Africa AI. But more importantly, welcome to our patrons, the members, the people who have logged onto this particular call today. We want to acknowledge your presence. We are so happy that you joined us in this campaign to make sure that we are all, well informed when it comes to artificial intelligence. Today we have a very, very important topic. And this topic is going to be handled by none other than the CEO of Vision. The topic for today is AI career paths and the future of work. AI career paths and the future of work. That's what we're dealing with today. It's a very important topic for all of us because we need to know what are the going forward, what are the important career paths that people should be taking. Some of us have children, you need to guide them. This is the time for career guidance. And even ourselves. I'm an accountant myself, but I need to see how do I reinvent myself in this era of AI. So you're most welcome. Let me start with introducing our trainer for today. As I said, it is none other than Mr. Julius Peter Torach, who's the Chief Executive Officer of Vision Africa Artificial Intelligence Limited. Julius is a member of the AfriAsia AI Policy Network that brings together 7 countries from Asia and Africa. In fact, I think early last month, he was in India for the annual AI conference. Welcome back, Julius. Julius was previously worked with the government, and he was a member of the working group for the development of the AI strategy blueprint under Smart Africa Alliance, that is in Uganda. When he was commissioner for IT at the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance, he coordinated the development of the national strategy on the 4th Industrial Revolution. And of course, we all know that AI is part of that 4th Industrial Revolution. Furthermore, he initiated the development of the ethical AI framework for Uganda with the support from the UN House Lab. He previously worked as a director for e-government services and subsequently as a board member for the National Information Technology Authority of Uganda, that's NITAU. Mr. Torach holds a Master of Science in Data Science, a Master of Science in Computer Science, an MBA in Strategic Planning, and a Diploma in Law, among others. He's currently a PhD student researching on AI security. He also researches on AI in financial crimes. He previously worked with the Office of the DPP, so probably that's the motivation for researching on AI in financial crimes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome Mr. Julius Peter Torach. Julius, welcome, and the floor is yours. We shall listen to Julius' submission, and then we'll have questions at the end. But you are free in between to type in your question so that I can get the questions well early enough, so that at the end of the session, in his presentation, he will then address any questions that will have come up. So feel free to put together your questions on the chat or Q&A section. I'll be checking both of them to make sure that we pick up any questions that could come along the way. So thank you very much, all members, for coming in. I think it would be nice to to just know, can you type on the chat which country you are logging in from? I know some people are from really, really far. It would be very nice to know where you're coming in from. And if you can even drop your expectation, it will be more lively for me as I moderate this session. Just for the sake of those who may not have met me before, I'm Dr. James Onyoin. I'm the chairman of the board for Vision Africa Artificial Intelligence. I'm working with Julius, who's our CEO, and you're all welcome to this session. Thank you so much. I see somebody saying that from Uganda. I'm also logging in from Uganda. I need to declare my location. I'm also logging from Uganda. All right, so thank you so much. So at this point, somebody is, yes, Julius, can you come on now? I would like to hand over the floor to you. I'll come back for questions and answers towards the end. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chair. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever somebody may be or anyone may be at this material time. Our topic for today is AI career pathways and the future of work. This has become a very important topic, as the chair has said, because this quotation has been attributed to a number of people that AI will replace you, but AI will not replace you, but someone using AI will. This quote has been attributed to quite a number of people. And it is really my pleasure to take us through this presentation this afternoon. Before I proceed further, let me say something about Vision Africa AI. Vision Africa AI is a leading African AI education and advisor company that is headquartered in Kampala to serve the continent of Africa. Our goal is to democratize AI knowledge and build Africa's next generation of AI-ready professionals. We'll be able to elaborate more on this, how we do it, and how we're going to do it together with you. Our focus is on AI training, international certification, consulting, policy advisory services across all domains, whether it is in health, whether it is in education, whether it is in agriculture, we are there. And we are committed to making high quality, globally recognized AI education accessible and affordable across Africa. About our partner, GSDC, which is the Global Skill Development Council. GSDC is a globally recognized independent certification body for emerging technologies. It has offices in Singapore, Switzerland, and the United States of America. And it is accredited by leading accreditation bodies around the world. So it is recognized. So, and it provides international accepted certifications in areas of artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and more. And as we shall see later, along different domains like agriculture and health and project management, so name it. It has close to about 160 international certifications. So the GSC certifications are respected by employers worldwide and enhance professional credibility. That's why we chose to partner with them, so that whoever gets certified through us will be able to work anywhere in the world, and his or her qualification will be recognized. The training is designed for working professionals, and it is flexible, accessible, and regular. And it is also designed for those who are looking for career, trying to get into AI for the first time, and those who are already in career and wish to change to AI, all those are provided for. So in this presentation this afternoon, by the end of this presentation, we should be able to explain core AI technologies and how they reshape work and careers globally. For those who are joining us for the first time, we'll give some basic definition of around AI, so that we are on the same page as we progress. And we should be able to analyze global and African digital skills trends and what they mean to you. We should also be able to identify major AI career pathways and in-demand roles across key sectors. There are some careers which are so much in demand, and then there are others which require retraining, for a lack of better words, or putting it in a very humble way. Then we should be able to also to evaluate risk and opportunities AI presents in education, health, finance, and more. Next, we should be able to develop a personalized AI career roadmap aligned to your professional domain. So we'll suggest to you some roadmap which you can undertake in order to develop your career in AI. We should also be able to apply, go through how we can apply AI tools ethically and responsibly in your workplace or business. There are some principles which we must be able to adopt if we are to use AI ethically. The other one is about positioning yourself for GSDC certification and Vision Africa AI training programs. And finally, we should be able to contribute to Africa's digital transformation as an AI-ready professional leader. Basic definition. People normally start by saying, what is AI? And many people attribute AI with wrong things, telling lies and posting it on the internet or on social media. That's what people recognize AI for. But AI is also used for good. I was fortunate that between 2003 and 2004, I was able to study artificial intelligence and expert systems here in our university, Makerere. Our professor came from the US, and at that time, Professor Barrier was the one heading the College of Computing. So AI has been with us for some time, and the development process has also taken time. But it is now that the whole world is abuzz with AI. So AI does simulation of human intelligence, or it mimics human intelligence in terms of learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, and language. So this is really what AI does. It augments, it helps us in a number of areas, because now you can travel in any city around the world. If you don't know the local language in that place, AI will help you to translate. So let's go through some of the key areas which we normally find in AI. Machine learning is another branch of artificial intelligence. It learns from data. You don't have to do programming all the time. If you can give some examples, some of you have used ChatGPT. After you have given it some examples, going forward, you don't need to necessarily repeat some of the things that you have already, the instruction that you had previously given it. You can now build on that. Then the other one is natural language processing. I have another screen which gives us different types of examples, use cases of these AI areas, like machines that understand human language. You are able to communicate to the computer using your natural language. The computer only understands ones and zeros. But the fact that you are able to communicate to the computer using your natural language, it is a big plus in the development of AI around the world. The other one is in computer vision. The recent ones are generative AI, which can generate images, text, code. So when you go to Claude, you give it an instruction. And then there are others where you can just give it a text and it generates for you the kind of image that you want to see. Then the next one is agentic AI. Now, this is the recent development. I can give you an example. If I give it a goal that I want to go to Nairobi, the AI is able to book for me the flight, able to get me the transport to the airport, AI is able to book the transport in Nairobi, take me to the hotel, and by that time it has already even booked the hotel. If I have excursion in touring, it would have already made arrangement for that. That is what agentic AI can do. Instead of writing instructions one by one, it is able to do a lot more than writing step-by-step instructions. And then the other one is robotic process automation. I'll give you some examples. So in 2025, agentic AI took the world by storm. AI that thinks, plans, and acts autonomously across complex multi-step tasks. The big question around it is the issue of cybersecurity. If it is used for doing the right thing, using that process or booking for me the hotel, it can also be instructed to cause damage. So those are the cybersecurity debates now around agentic AI. So these are some of the use cases. Natural language processing, I said you can be able to, it does speech recognition, speech to text. I said you can go to any city, you give it instruction, then you are able to translate it either in terms of voice or it gives it to you in text. Automatic transcription, among others. Computer vision, the examples include medical imaging, like X-rays. You can do facial recognition. You are able to read number plates using this computer vision. And information analysis, many of us are familiar with recommender systems, like you are buying when you go to Netflix, or it is able to recommend to you the next movie or a movie that is in line with your areas of interest. Amazon also uses this a lot to recommend to you the next book that you can buy. The other one is about examples of robotic process automation, where I said you can use it like in medical surgery. You are able to monitor crops using drones. And also the common one is in our call center, so in our offices, where calls come and it is now routed using artificial intelligence. So the traditional call center is actually under threat, is at risk of being, let me not preempt it, but we shall get into that discussion later. So that is examples of robotic process automation. Many of us are familiar with robotics in terms of we are seeing the hardware, we are seeing the machine working, but also we have it in terms of software. I would like to draw your attention to the scale of AI evolution by numbers. And these are some of the things that are motivating us now to ask the question, why AI now? Why should we, as in Africa, be concerned about what is going on? And where are we? How do we try to catch up or even lead the world in this space? Now, the global AI market as of 2025, according to Statista, was about 244 billion. And then compound, it has been growing at a rate of 27.7%. That is the annual growth rate has been at that percentage. So we have been able to move, it is projected to move from 244 to 827 billion by 2030. So what percentage of that should Africa utilize? Then AI's GDP contribution, according to PricewaterhouseCoopers, will have to reach about 15.7 trillion as of by 2030, which is just a few years ahead. And new jobs via AI were created in 2025, according to the World Economic Forum, were in excess of 97 million. So you will see that AI is creating new careers, but also there are certain jobs which will need to be restructured. And some study also, which was done by McKinsey, shows that at least if you go to most institutions, whether you are using a mobile phone or you are using a physical computer, you find that at least one function of AI is being used in 78% of companies. And now what I've also been struggling to mention in a polite way is that 40% of skill sets by 2030 would be normal. And that's why we are having also this discussion today. How do you position yourself so that you are not left out? And for those that are completely involved in the work in the area of AI, the minimum wage is in excess of 25% for AI skilled workers. So please make sure that you work with us to upskill yourself, or else if you're still determining which career to take and you want to earn that kind of money, work with us so that you can get certified and get recognized anywhere around the world. You are able to travel and either work remotely. That is also the beauty of AI. You may not necessarily have to travel and you make money while you are from wherever you are. Then faster skill change. AI exposed jobs, those are jobs that are actually at risk of being phased out. But now we are saying jobs are not necessarily, it is a common fact that many people in a number of organizations are being laid out, are being laid off. So this is no secret anymore. Things are changing so fast. So according to World Economic Forum, again, as of 2025, 170 million jobs were created. 92 were displaced. 92 displaced means you know what happened to people who are working and they are not AI literate. And also as AI start taking over repetitive tasks, some people will be made to go. Then net gain, but again, the positive side, even as others were losing, new kind of jobs were being created. And by 2030, we know that we'll have in excess of 78 million jobs created. So where is the opportunity for Africa? Africa's AI market as of 2025 was 4.5 billion, which is not comparable. If the rest of the world is in excess of over 400, then why is Africa only 4.5 billion? Digital jobs to be created by 2030 is 230 million, according to IFSC, and potential GDP boost is will be 2.9 trillion, while the rest of the world is, we saw the statistics as I presented previously. Then Africans using AI, you know, Africa is quite interesting and amazing. Because of adoption of the mobile phones, Africans using AI at work, the percentage is 64%, which is above the global average of 54%. So you see why Africa can easily leapfrog the rest of the world. So Africa's AI market is set to quadruple by 2030, growing at 27.4 annually, representing the fastest emerging AI economy on Earth. So these are things which we must pay attention to. And the beauty of it also that 60% of Africa's population is under 25, with the median age of 19. And the continent has the largest future workforce on Earth. So potentially we'll be working in almost every other city in the world because of that demographic. Leapfrogging potential, I said mobile first culture and rapidly expanding connectivity mean Africa can adopt AI faster than traditional industrial economy. That's why our President Museveni in 2019 set up a task force to develop a strategy on the fourth industrial revolution, because he said Africa was left behind in the previous industrial revolutions, like when electricity was developed, when the steam engine started operating, when the internet came on board, Africa was nowhere. So since AI has been democratized, we must get on board as quickly as possible. And a national task force was created and it came up with a national strategy. And 130 billion training market. Now, this is also the positive thing. And Vision Africa can also make good use of this, because Brookings estimates that 650 million digital training opportunities could be created. That is in Africa. 600 digital training opportunities. So we can be able to get trained, and this represents 130 billion in economic potential. So how can we, as Vision Africa, how can you who is listening to us today be able to optimize and get money out of this? Because you also have the potential of being trained, you get certified, and start your own training school in AI, or you can be able to do it online. So these are opportunities which we are bringing to you today. So it is not just about getting certified, but what is the certification for? But we go back to the skills gap problem. We know that education systems are lagging behind industry needs. And this is normally common for innovation. Innovation moves ahead, then the education system that will take long to restructure our curriculum to match. Even up to now, AI is not where it should be. We actually still struggling with the old technologies of Microsoft Word. So really, we can do better than that. Lifelong learning is now mandatory and not optional. In the national strategy on the fourth industrial revolution, we recommended something called micro-credentialing, where we expect that the certificates that you are getting can get recognized and you are able to get employed. So the government of Uganda has set up a vocational body, a body to regulate vocational training. So these are some of the key areas of consideration. That focus now is not so much on the degrees somebody can accumulate, but what is it that you are able to do? Some big organizations like Google, now they don't care what kind of degree you hold, but what is it that you can do? So you must gain the relevant skills, which can help you today and in the future. We continue looking at some of the Africa's digital skills gap, some of the key statistics around it. Only 9% of young Africans have basic computer skills. So this is a challenge, and that's why curriculum review must happen, so that our young people, as they go to primary school, to secondary schools, they must have basic. I know that, like in the case of Uganda, this has been introduced, but if you to ask, by the time somebody goes to S1, how much IT can somebody in my rural village be able to apply? The answer, I leave it for you to your own guess. Now, the other one is only 11% of Africa's tertiary graduates received formal digital training. And this has also been addressed largely because in most universities and tertiary institutions, in the first semester, they have to teach you how to use computer. But the world has moved on. The basic Microsoft Word is not enough. You have to be able to learn how to apply AI in your work at the university or during your diploma. And 12 of 20 countries with weakest digital skills globally are in Africa. And again, this presents, it is both a problem, but also presents opportunity for us to really work together so that we are able to export even labor across the world. 9 in 10 African businesses report a shortage of AI expertise. 9 out of 10, and that is a very, very, very big percent. So that's also the reason why Vision Africa is here, so that we can be able to address that gap. of course, working alongside government and other stakeholders and our universities. The flip side, the massive opportunity, 30 to 55% of jobs in Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, and Cote d'Ivoire will require digital skills by 2030. These are some of the studies that have been done. And Microsoft also committed itself to training 1 million Kenyans as part of National AI Skilling Initiative. And so far, they've already trained 600,000. And so these things are possible. And I also know another government which signed a memorandum of understanding with another international body to train all the civil servants in AI. So these are initiatives really which are happening across Africa, which we should all embrace. Google's Digital Skills for Africa program has trained in excess of 10 million since 2017. AU's Digital Transformation Strategy 2030 targets continent-wide digital readiness, and smartphone penetration projected to reach 88% by 2030. And that is really an opportunity for us. As we have already seen, the global average in AI adoption is 54%, but Africa is at 64% because of the mobile penetration. So what are some of the emerging roles? We have technical and non-technical roles in AI. So maybe some of you could be seeing some of these titles for the first time, like artificial intelligence, machine learning engineer, data scientist, deep learning engineer, natural language processing engineer, computer vision engineer, AI research scientist, machine learning, operations, AI infrastructure, robotics engineer. These are highly technical. And the AI augmented roles, this is how you are able to apply AI in the day-to-day work. Some of the emerging professions also that use AI. AI-enabled teacher, AI health, so clinical analyst, AI-powered financial advisor, digital agriculture specialist, AI-enhanced legal analyst, AI marketing strategist, cybersecurity analyst, AI-enabled policy analyst. The other day also, Dunston, one of our directors, mentioned they went to some place and they found a new title called Agility Officer. So all kinds of titles are emerging. That means new jobs are being created as some are being phased out. But they're hybrid between technical and non-technical, which are like AI product manager, AI ethics officer. Ethics is a big thing, and a number of organizations are now creating those positions, which is really, really very relevant. We'll see some of the principles. Data analyst, prompt engineer. This is another field which is giving people money. There's such positions, chatbot, AI training, digital transformation consultant, AI solutions architect, etc. So AI opportunities across key sectors also exist. For example, in health, education, finance, agriculture, government, tech, and cyber. We have already seen some of them, especially under education, but we have others like tech entrepreneur, those who are creating platforms for purposes of education. In health, we have already looked at that. Finance, we have new positions like AI risk analyst, fintech product manager, algo trading specialist, etc. Algorithm. Algo is a short form for algorithm. Algorithmic trading specialist, like in the capital markets. That really is very applicable. And in agriculture, you can see there those titles: precision agriculture, hello?
You can continue. You're back.
Oh, okay. I think this was power. Okay. Is my screen still seen? Is this screen still visible, Chair?
Yes, the
Yeah,
screen, the
it's
screen is
visible.
on.
We can
It's
see you
okay.
well.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. There was a power Africa. In government, AI policy analyst, smart city planner, e-government solutions designer, and many others. These are just a few. Cybersecurity AI analyst, then machine learning operations engineer, then AI infrastructure architect. Many. I can't exhaust all of them here. So there are also non-technical career opportunities. So if you're already getting scared that it is for those people who have done computer science, they have done maybe mathematics, they have studied physics, everybody is part of this move or career development in AI. For example, the chair introduced me that I studied MBA with specialization in strategic planning. The time I did my MBA, there was nothing like AI in strategy. So you can see we now have your field from the field of strategic planning, you are able to plug into AI. You are from the field of ethics and governance, you are able to plug into AI. You from the field of education, you adopt AI in the field of education. And AI entrepreneurship, this is where many of us should really be targeting. You need to get certified, gain some skills that you can be able to market, not only in your country, but also abroad. So you can become an AI startup, you can do AI consulting, both physically and online. You can be able also to sell digital AI products across the world. So that is the challenge we want to give you this afternoon. Given these opportunities we are exposing, what are you going to do about it? And the AI skills that are most in demand, generative AI and prompt engineering. With prompt engineering, anyone can be able to do, as you saw that it is something between technical and non-technical. You can be able to do prompt engineering. Machine learning fundamentals and model deployment, data analytics and visualization, AI ethics, governance and responsible AI. As we said earlier on, AI is used for both good and other people want to take advantage of it. They are using it for destructive purposes. They want to use it for fraud. They want to use it to attack other people's systems for maybe even political reasons. So responsible AI is a big emerging field. And you don't need to have a degree in computer science in order to be able to advocate for that. Cloud computing and AI infrastructure, like from Amazon Web Services, from Microsoft Azure, from Google Cloud. So these are also opportunities. Something I need to point out here. One reason why we are also partnering with Global Skill Development Council, the product they offer, the training they offer are vendor agnostic. You can be able to, whenever you are trained, you are able to work in all these other platforms. Some of these platforms, when you use them, you are trained in them, you are locked in. When you want to move to the next, they have to take you through fresh type of kind of training. But with GCD, Global Skills Development Council certification, it is vendor neutral. You can be able to plug in anywhere you go. Cybersecurity also is another big emerging area in AI environments. And that's why I'm doing further research also in AI security. Natural language processing and conversational AI, AI project management and digital leadership. AI project management is another critical position. I've seen very many people advertising online for those who can do AI project management. So please, these opportunities are available to you. Get certified and opportunities will look for you. AI career trends to watch. One of them is AI, big data, and cybersecurity are the fastest growing skill categories in every global region. By 2028, a third of enterprise software applications will include agentic AI. So it is as just 1 or 2 years ago, we were so excited about Gen AI, but now people have moved to agentic AI very fast. But we don't lose the foundation because technology, AI is really evolving very, very, very fast. Don't think that after you get certified, then you keep your certificate and that is all. Previously, I said you commit yourself to lifelong learning. AI is continuing to grow from the time it started in the 50s. Of course, the theoretical work was started in the 40s, but from 1956, that is when the world really woke up to the issues of AI more aggressively, even in terms of research. So if after getting your certification, commit yourself to lifelong learning, because like we move from Gen AI to agentic AI. After that, there is something else, because the race is to go to what they call general AI, because most of the AI right now is narrow. It is for specific use. So they want to develop the capacity of AI to the level of human beings. For me, I can multitask. I can do many things as a human being. But for now, AI you can only focus it on 1 or 2 things. They are not yet at our level. So the world is racing towards that. That's why every day you see new development in that space. So 34% of companies cite limited AI skills and expertise as their primary implementation challenge. So please, members, I keep on repeating this. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. So disruption and opportunity, what changes, what stays? The question is, will AI take my job? It is, how do I work alongside AI to stay relevant and thrive? It doesn't matter your profession. You must have AI in order to thrive. And I said there are some jobs which are now being done a lot by AI, and those who are holding those positions are at risk. Those are the ones on the left, which are called high automation exposure. Data entry and administrative processing. AI is now doing most of it. Basic customer service and call center operations. You have seen what chatbot has done, and it is even that it's becoming more intelligent with Gen AI on board. So these positions are at risk. So if you are in this kind of, holding this kind of job, you cannot wait but to enroll for AI training so that you can upskill. Then repetitive coding, even some programmers are at risk, and software testing. If you think all IT related courses are going to stay, some of them are really at risk of also getting extinct. Then standard document drafting and reporting, big data, basic data analysis and routine reporting. So high automation exposure, high risk of being retrenched, of being laid off. So please make sure you enroll and upskill. On the right side, I have protected, there are some jobs which are protected by human strength. Things like nursing. I know people are saying they are trying to train some robots to do nursing. There is nothing like the comfort a fellow human being gives to you, however much you train this technology for now. So nursing will be there, surgery will be there, hands-on healthcare will still be there. You just need to adopt AI on how to help you. But to a large extent, your job is protected. Teaching, mentoring, and human coaching, creative and strategic leadership roles, you will always still need leaders. So leadership training and leaders will still be there, whether you want it. Even because they call it human in the loop. Human beings will have to provide oversight over AI, not the other way around. complex legal judgment and advocacy also is still going to be there. I remember, was it around 2019, 2020, when World Economic Forum first made some publication listing some jobs that were going to be extinct. Even some legal work were listed among them. But now they're saying complex legal judgment and advocacy work still going to remain. Actually, lawyers now are using AI even more throughout their process, whether in their law firms, whether in the courts of law, whether it is in prosecution, AI is being used. Then community development and social work. Again, things of emotional intelligence, empathy, machine, definitely you can't delegate that to machine. It is human to human. So besides the other technological skills, there are also other skills which you need to master. Analytical thinking, AI literacy, goes without saying, I've already said it. You need to understand what AI can do and what it cannot do. Creativity and problem solving, adaptability. You will face challenges in life. You must still have a skill of how to survive in this world, whether it is in the areas of technology, whether it is social problems, you must have the skills to do it, to survive. Human skills like emotional intelligence, creativity, ethical judgment, leadership. Domain expertise, deep knowledge in a professional field combined with AI tools. Please don't run away from your domain field, except now that when people join universities or tertiary institutions, AI must be introduced, not even by the time you reach there. Primary school, nursery school, secondary school, people should already be using AI, so that by the time they start specializing in agriculture, by the time they start specializing in agriculture and other fields, this is the time they start specializing in agriculture and other fields, they already have AI knowledge. So what does the future look like? Job security is about skill adaptability. How flexible are you in terms of making adjustments? Then I mentioned that the degrees are not so much of benefit. They are of benefit, but degree without AI may become irrelevant. So that is something that we must pay attention to. Then employment, we need to be able to develop as many projects as possible. We must be multi-skills, and that's why in the second down there where we said the new relative is to have multiple careers. So that is what portfolio careers is about. Then you must continuously reskill and upskill. So this is, we say that having said many things, what should be the way forward for you? One is you need to assess your current skill. Identify your existing professional strength and current AI exposure level. I said exposure level are some of those positions which are likely to be replaced by technology very quickly. So to what extent are you exposed? So you need to do that self-assessment, complete a digital skills assessment. And next is identify your asset type. That is your area of specialization. Are you a technical builder? Are you hybrid? That is in between technical and non-technical. Or you are purely an AI user. You use AI just for your day-to-day operation. So you need to be able to identify where you belong. And each path requires a different learning journey. And as we'll show you later the certifications that fit in any of those areas. Chair, the other one is about closing the skills gap, which requires enrolling in structured learning and gain certifications like from GSDC. The Vision Africa AI will be organizing boot camps, and there are also many other online courses globally that members can get benefit from. Then we should prioritize AI literacy, data skills, and domain-specific AI tools. Then we need to build real-world experience, apply AI tools in your current role now, not even tomorrow. Work on projects, build a portfolio, contribute to community AI initiatives. Now, going forward, probably they will be asking you, what AI projects have you done? What AI tools are you capable of using? And I think you have seen some of those adverts also on YouTube. They're asking you, what kind of certification do you have? I'm a fast learner. That alone will not help you. Then finally, earn globally recognized credentials through GSDC, join professional AI communities. Vision Africa is building a professional community platform. The directors will make announcement on that in due course on how you can be part of that community. Then attend Vision Africa AI workshops. We'll be organizing workshops. In the next slides, I'll be showing you some of the workshops that we are going to be organizing. And the second roadmap you can adopt is start by gaining an understanding of AI fundamentals. Then you can learn AI tools. You don't need to go into the difficult algorithms of AI and machine learning or deep learning. These are things which you can start adopting and applying now in your day-to-day work, in your business. You can use these tools. You don't even need to go and do certification. Certification can come later. So you can gain skills in ChatGPT, automation, and other data tools. Then you can apply AI in your field, whether it is in education, in health, and business. And number 4 is validate your skills, because people want to see the evidence that actually you are who you say you are, you have passed the test, and you can be deployed, and you start working immediately. Then number 5 is portfolio. Again, build real world projects so that when people ask you, what is it you have done with AI, you are able to show. And we said also previously at the beginning, one of the areas we are going to consider briefly is responsible use of AI. The first one is bias. AI, if it is not trained on the right kind of data, can exclude. For example, if the data in a particular bank shows that most of the loan go to the men or to the women, when AI is deployed, it can deny the other people who are not always getting the loans. So that is already bias. So no one should be excluded. So AI trained on non-African data perpetuates exclusion and discrimination. Then Africa's 1,000 to 2,000 languages represent less than 1% of AI training data on the internet. So most of the data that is used for training AI is from other countries. We thank God for ongoing initiatives around Africa, including our very own Sunbird AI, which is actually doing its best to develop content in local languages here in Uganda, but it is across Africa. This initiative is being applied in a number of countries. So that is the direction for us to take. Then African data used to build products that don't serve African communities. AI thrives on data. So you may start looking for information that is related to your village, you will not get it. Then digital divide. AI amplifies inequality if access and skill remain unevenly distributed. This is why Vision Africa was also set up to try and address challenges of digital divide. Then job displacement, we have already seen up to 40% of tasks in tech outsourcing may be automated by 2030. So when they said it may be automated by 2030, the implication is that somebody is going to be laid off, or the number of people are going to be reduced in that space. Some of the principles, these have been provided by UNESCO, OECD, and earlier on, Chair introduced me that I participated in some work under Smart Africa Alliance, and also under Africa Union. So these are some of the principles which have been identified, that AI, there must be fairness. In that AI must treat all groups equitably without discrimination. There must be transparency, decision processes should be explainable and auditable. So if a judge uses AI to recommend bail, the judge should be able to explain how AI was able to make that kind of recommendation. So we should be able to, the system should be transparent and explainable. Accountability, clear human responsibility for all AI outcomes. Because if AI goes berserk and you have a car that is a self-driving car and it kills people, are you going to sue the person who was in the car at that very time? Are you going to sue the person who made the vehicle, or is it the person who sold the car? So issues of human responsibility is key. Privacy, personal data protected under Malabo Convention. Malabo Convention is about from the African Union. I think that is not correct. It is about they came up with a framework on data protection and cybersecurity, which was passed from a city called Malabo, and that's why it is called Malabo Convention. Then inclusion, AI must reach women, youth, rural and marginalized communities. So we must pay attention to this even as we try to promote AI. So Vision Africa AI and GSBC is your gateway to Africa's AI-powered future. You will get world-class AI education, globally recognized GSBC certification tailored for African professionals across all sectors and skill level. So please make use of that. Then I say that we are going to be having domain workshops, either in agriculture, in health, for lawyers and all that. So monthly domain workshops are going to be taking place. We'll come up with a schedule for you to enroll. So we shall have hands-on sector-specific training in education, health, finance, agriculture, government, and law every month. So please make use of these opportunities. And then finally, get certified so that you are recognized globally. It is not only about attending the courses like with GSBC, but make sure that you set the certification exam. So you earn GSBC credentials that employers worldwide recognize, stand out with verified AI competence. And we have already said 9 in 10 African businesses report an AI skilling shortage. So will you fill that gap? And we have already said workers with AI skills earn 25% more. Would you not want to benefit from that? Just a small investment of probably $100 or even less can take you to that level. Then 2/5 of all skills will become obsolete by 2030. As you do an assessment, do you think, what is your age right now? Where do you see yourself by 2030? Will you still be working, or do you think you'll be able to change your career at that time? So we encourage you to enroll today. And some of the certification tracks are here. I will not, in the interest of time, I will not be able to go through them, but we'll be able to guide you on the different certification tracks, which are listed here, and they are also available on our website. In the interest of time, I will not be able to explain them one by one. I've already said GSBC is proof of competence, that certification. and some of the domain workshops, which I said we shall be organizing, as listed here, and also who the participants will be. We expect the participants, like AI in education, will be for teachers, administrators, curriculum designers, and EdTech leaders. AI in health is when we call you, show up, clinicians, health analysts, pharma, and public health professionals. AI in finance, we have just signed an MOU with the Uganda Institute of Banking and Financial Services. It is important that when you are invited by the Institute for this training, you show up because it is really for your own good. So bankers, financial analysts, auditors, fintech professionals, this training is for you. AI in agriculture, we expect to see agronomists, extension workers, agribusiness leaders. We need this. AI in government, we expect to see civil servants, policymakers, and public sector leaders. And if you want us to immediately organize this process for you, this workshop for you, as an institution, we are also ready to do it. Just get in touch with us and immediately we convene this kind of training workshop for you. AI in cybersecurity is one of the, I say it is one of the hottest emerging areas during this time, because as the technologies evolve, cybersecurity problems will continue to emerge. So it is for IT teams, security analysts, and risk managers. AI for entrepreneurs, business owners need AI. For SMEs, SME owners, startups, and business innovators. AI and law, for lawyers, compliance officers, legal professionals. So there are actually many. Workshops will be organized for the different domains, because every domain now needs AI. So the call to action, the future of work is already here. We cannot talk of AI as something coming in the future, it is here. The biggest risk is doing nothing. With all that we have labored to explain, are you going to do nothing about it? So there are three choices. You can choose to ignore the advice we are giving, and it is not only us. You are seeing this all over the internet, in the news. You are seeing this warning being given. You can choose to ignore it and become obsolete. Or you can just look at it and you fall behind. You don't actively participate in it. And you can learn AI and you lead the future. So why should you enroll now? When you enroll now, what will you gain? You'll have competitive edge. AI skilled professional earn 25% and more. You'll position your organization as an AI-ready employer of choice. And it comes with efficiency. It comes with time saving. Those who are AI-ready will get promoted, while the other ones will be made to go. Globally recognized AI certification from GSDC. You will gain practical domain-specific AI skills for immediate workplace application. You can be able to access Vision Africa's AI professional network across the continent. As I said, we are building a platform, a community platform, which you can benefit from, because AI is evolving. So you need that refresh knowledge. People, you get some challenge, people are able to share with you ideas. Then monthly hands-on workshops with expert facilitators when you enroll with us. So how can you get started? There is an enrollment form on our website, which you can be able to fill. You select your preferred certification track. If you are not yet very sure, you can get in touch with us. And we also invite you to choose domain workshop of your preference in the coming months. You can express interest even today by sending us an email or posting it on the chat so that we include you in the share with you details when we are convening the AI training workshop. So speak with our team for individual, group, or organizational packages. And we also give you flexible terms of payment. Because at times people say $100 is about close to 400,000. I can't raise it all at once. Talk to our team members. You can discuss with them flexible payment terms for you. And don't say that you don't have the time. Time is really there. If I can tell you the amount of time most of us spend on social media scrolling through WhatsApp in a day and other tools, you can be amazed of how much time actually we waste. There's so much time we waste, even in the amount of time we spend on TV. So if you reduce things like social media, reduce TV time, definitely you'll have the time to be able to study. So begin your AI journey now. So the future is AI and the future is now. Those who invest in AI skills today will lead the workforce of tomorrow. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Wow. This has been very, very enlightening. Thank you so much, Julius Storach, the CEO of Vision Africa AI. I'm so happy the way you have taken. I can see claps everywhere. You have really, unpacked this thing and demystified artificial intelligence. And you made it really, everyone know that all of us can participate in this thing. It's not for the tech service. Like you put it, what is your domain, first of all? Are you an engineer? Then what you need to do is, how do you explore AI in engineering? If you're an accountant like myself, how do you then explore artificial intelligence in the work of auditor? These days, the audit tools we use are now, AI enabled. AI is able to help you to even analyze some of the figures, how to choose your audit sample and things like that. So how do you apply AI in your particular field? If you're in agriculture, I'm a farmer as well, and right now my biggest problem is having, the young men to spray the garden. If you are spraying acres, it's quite a lot of work. How about using artificial intelligence? Vision Africa AI is working with a company in Dubai. We'll be bringing in drones, which are AI powered, which will be able to spray our gardens as farmers. And this will be faster. Instead of some strong men watering it, spraying it over 3-4 days, the AI deployed and the drones can do it probably in 30 minutes. And then they go to another farm. So there's a lot that we can all do in our different spheres of life. If you're in health, a lot of work has gone into artificial intelligence. Diagnosis has now been made easier and more accurate. All those kind of things are possible. So I think the other thing I've really learned from you, Julius, today is that Vision Africa AI is unveiling the monthly workshops, which will really go deep. This will be a physical training, physical workshops, maybe in a hotel, and then you're able to go through these things over 2 or 3 days. By the time you leave, you have really understood these tools, you've got your way around it, and you have become more proficient. So these programs have been unveiled. So every month there will be detailed, boot camps on artificial intelligence for specialized sectors in health, in education, in agriculture, engineering, architecture, and so forth, or even law. So it's something really very, very exciting. And I'm quite sure that there are now some questions that, Julius, you stay around, I would like you to answer them. Somebody is asking, I think you somehow answered it. How do we keep informed of these domain training workshops? Through enrolling? Please clarify. Can you take on that one, Julius?
Thank you very much. We use multi-channel to communicate. We use our website, we use social media, we use email, and we will be, if you can express interest now through the email address which you received, and already we have there our website. The detail is there on the screen. You can quickly go there, and it gives you where to either enroll from or to be able to send us email directly. We take note of your interest so that immediately we are running that. We are going to share the calendar of the events. By probably next week, you will see the calendar of the events and the different training that will be running through the year. Thank you very much for your interest in these workshops. And you can inform others as well.
Yes. Let each one really inform one other person or two other people, or even 5 people. We need to share this knowledge. And the good news is that so far, the Thursday workshops are still complimentary. Vision Africa is sponsoring them. We are not paying for them. So why not bring a friend to learn, get this good news? Thank you so much for that response, Julius. The next one is please share the presentation after the session. I know we normally share the recordings, and they're also available on our YouTube channel of Vision Africa AI. I think they're available on our website as well. We email them to everyone who has registered. This person is asking, what about the presentation? Over to you, Julia.
Oh. Chair, I sincerely apologize. I was trying to write Mr. Chris Angura's contact so that and other people who have posted their telephone number. Maybe Mariam, please handle that. I missed what the chair just said. Chair, kindly forgive me and repeat what you have just said.
Yes. Thank you so much. You have to leave Mariam now to take the details. But the question was, I think somebody has seen that we always share the recordings. Of course, they're available on our YouTube channel. We share with everyone who has registered for these webinars or masterclass. But he's wondering, are you going to share the presentation as well? I think he really has liked this presentation.
Chair, I think we can be able to share. I'll discuss with Mariam how best we can send it to those who registered for this masterclass.
Okay, thank you.
If by Monday we have not gotten, sorry, Chair. If by Monday we have not gotten back to you, please feel free to reach out to us. Our intention is that by tomorrow we would have sent out messages.
Okay, thank you very much. So thank you for being kind, so kind. Julius is generous enough, he's willing to share this knowledge. So the presentation will be shared. Stephen Apollo was basically saying he's very happy about this. He's very glad that God brought him into this space. And I think most of us really are. There's a lot that we have learned today. And there's still a lot coming up. And especially with those boot camps, particular training boot camps per sector, they are going to be very, very enlightening. I don't want anyone to be missing there. Let me see if there are some questions down here. Please make sure you put your email so that we can reach out to you. Can you also put whether you are interested in this boot camps or the training workshops that are going to be organizing? If you are, put your express your interest there, so that it's easier for the technical team to actually follow you up. Somebody is saying that the certificates are not coming, but I don't know whether Mariam is on the line. I've been seeing certificates actually going to the first 30 people who register. So I think you have to be among the first 30, and also you have to be participating throughout the session. So certificates have been going to only the first 30 people for each masterclass. So it's not for everyone. It's really to recognize those who have gone an extra mile, registering as being the first and also participating throughout the workshop. Elizabeth says she's interested in the workshops. Please leave your contacts and also take contacts of our team so that you can reach out to us so we're able to collaborate with you. Yeah, another person is expressing interest in those particular boot camps or workshops. Yeah, I think that's what I can get now. Also, Martin Wagwire, yeah, that's my friend. I remember we were together in Uganda and South Sudan. Yes, he's also interested in the workshops. And these workshops will be sharing the boot camps. We'll be sharing information about them, and then you can choose which one depending on your sector specialty. Somebody say he started in all but no certificates. I know the certificates have been
I would request
given.
that person to reach out
I think
to us directly.
what could have determined is whether you're among the first 30. Pardon?
And whether there's some problem with the communication channel.
Hello?
Let him get to us to share. Let that person get in touch with us directly. There could be some problem with communication channel, or it can be verified whether he was among the top, and also we can handle that, Chair.
Yes. Okay. I think that can be handled. Just get in touch with Mariam on the website. I mean, the email is info@visionafricaai.com. info@visionafricaai.com. I think that email has been shared earlier. Let me type it again. Info. I'll leave Mariam to do that as I look at other questions. A lot of people are interested in these workshops or boot camps, and certainly that is going to be good. Yes, I've also been asked to keep sharing this information on the SSCA WhatsApp group where I belong also. I promise I'll do that. If I didn't do this yesterday, my apologies. But we'll keep sharing this information. When it gets ready, we'll share all this information about the monthly trainings, which are going to be physical or hybrid and much longer than the master class is only 1 hour, 1.5. But this one will be able to go deeper into the actual meat of the thing, including if we're talking about prompt engineering, we shall be doing the actual prompts to see how this system works. Yes, thank you so much, Mariam, for posting that. The telephone number +256 753 868 580. Email is info@visionafricaai.com. Please feel free to reach out and we'll be able to answer some of the questions we not have answered right now. Okay, so I think we're almost 12 minutes to the hour, and I think we have met our objective. If there's any other question which I might have missed, any other member can help me to pick it up. But I think I've picked up what I could see here. All right, so as chairman, I will ask the CEO again, Julius Torach. I wanted you to go back to that screen where you sort of like went very quickly. I wanted you to go through that screen which shows the different certification programs that are available. Somebody may not have asked, but people may have wanted to know that. I don't know whether you can go back to that screen which shows at foundation level, at intermediate, at advanced, what do we have in the menu which they can actually pursue on professional certification. I thought it was important for us to go back to that slide because
Chairman, your sound is is mute. Is there any problem with your network? Hello?
Sorry, I had a power interruption, but Julius, are you through with the explanation? Hello? Julius? All right?
Sorry, Chair, we had problem of power this side.
Yeah, same to me as well. Okay, but I was asking, did you manage to go through the slide?
Yeah, I was saying we have very many options available.
Yeah.
Like, are you able to see my screen now or not yet?
Not yet. Maybe you put it off and then put on. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. I was saying what I presented here was a summary, this page here. This slide. This
yeah,
one
that's
here.
the one. That's the one I was interested in.
Okay, okay. And I also have a comprehensive list here and others which are on the website. But let me take you back to the one you want to talk about. Here you are.
Yes, just go ahead. Go ahead. Talk about it.
Yes, our certifications, you can start at foundational level, then you can do intermediate certifications, then you can also do advanced certification. This slide, there are some certifications which are relevant for all professionals. For example, you need to have general knowledge about AI. So it is for all professionals. Then I talked about issues of ethics, certified ethics professional. This is good for leaders and policymakers. Certified learning expert is good for engineers and developers. Certified AI practitioner, this is mostly for technical and those in between. Certified data science, again, if you do a lot of data analytics, this would be very good for you. It is hands-on, it is practical. You should be able to apply it. Then also if you're in the field of research. Then AI for health care specialists. That is for health professionals. Because unless you intend to join that field, yes, you can first do the certification, then look for the work if that is your area of interest. Then a certified generative AI expert for innovators and product leaders. Now, generative AI and prompt engineering, really, many of us should be able to do them because we start at foundation level. You don't need to start at the professional level, otherwise it will confuse you. It is better to grow, especially if you didn't have a foundational training in artificial intelligence. But if you have already had through a degree or some other courses in AI, then you can start from up. But majority, you don't have to start from the expert level. You start from the foundation, then you go to intermediate, then you eventually become the expert. You're a journalist, you're a researcher. Again, prompt engineering, it is for all of us really. all of us do write, all of us do research. So prompt engineering is for all of us. Then AI in education specialists, it is for teachers, edtechs, and many others, as I pointed out here. Like in this screen, you can see suggested participants for the different categories. Like for AI in health, all these people can do the certification in relation to related to health. Chair, that is just a quick highlight. We have close to 160 and they're available on our website. And we are available also to advise the members on what kind of certification, what kind of workshop can be relevant for them. And they should also be be on the lookout for our free master classes every Thursday. That is another channel where we can be able to pass information to you. So please come attend our Thursday afternoon master classes so that we can be able to pass on information to you firsthand. Thank you, Chair.
All right, thank you so much. I see a question from my friend Mary Lilian Nabunya Manyonga. What are the costs per level? Is there sponsorship for this, especially if I'm a self-employed person? So she's asking what are the costs, but the costs, I think they're available on the website. Julius, you can explain that. That's the last question you are taking.
Yes, thank you very much for your interest. Even when you are self-employed, we just pray that you still invest in your development. And as we said, we give you flexible payment terms. So reach out to Mariam. She can discuss with you the areas of interest and also give you some payment schedule, which is I believe you can be able to afford it. If you can't raise $100 at once, she'll give you a breakdown.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think that is it. There was also another question from Mary. I know Mary, so I'll connect her to Mariam. She will explain to her the details. But certainly what we are talking about is online training, which is a learning management system from Global Skill Development Council in partnership with Vision Africa AI. We also organize specialized training tailored for particular organizations. It's easier when it's an organization calls us. It may be difficult for an individual to call us to come and do training for you alone. So if you come through an institution or an organization, it's easier and affordable. Thank you very much, members. I want to recognize all the board members who are here. I may not mention all, but at least I saw Mr. Mulondo Daniel from Dubai. Josephine Olok is online, Sprout. I think I must have seen others. Of course, the other board members we have, like Downstone, who's based in the UK, and then Millie from Tanzania, and Dar es Salaam, and a number of others based here in Uganda. Thank you so much. Julius Kenneth Okurut is just with me here in the same building. Thank you so much for being on the call. And thank you to our patrons. I see even my good friend, Dr. Grace Ndiareva is on the call. We were together in trenches at Makerere at one time. Thank you so much for joining this. And a number of other friends that I'm not going to mention all. I see Oseni Bamidele, my friend from the League of East African Directors. A lot of you, thank you so much. Thank you for attending this. We are now on top of the hour and would like to respect your time. Thank you for attending. See you on Thursday next week at 3:30. Bye-bye.